Let's start the new video. Before we start, let's quickly revise the formula that we did in our previous video. The cross section of a cylinder is basically a circle. So the area of cross section is pi r square. Circumference, which is also the perimeter of the cross section, is 2 pi r. The curved surface area is 2 pi r h. The total surface area is 2 pi r times r plus h, which is basically the curved surface area plus area of cross section 2 times. Reason being, one is the area of cross section of the top and the other is the area of the cross section of the base. Next, volume is equal to pi r square h. The value of pi, I would recommend you should take it as 22 by 7 unless specified in the question. Reason being that if you take it in the form of a fraction, then there are times when it would get cancelled out with the radius, or it may help in simplifying, in reducing the term, instead of taking 3.14 where you will have to multiply. So that will depend on the question, but in case it's not given in the question, you're welcome to take whichever. I prefer to take pi is equal to 22 by 7 unless specified in the question. Let's see the question. It says question number 3, cylinder of circumference 8 centimeter, which means the circumference is given equal to 8 centimeter, which means circumference, which is equal to 2 pi r, is given equal to 8 centimeter, and length is given as 21 centimeter. We can take this as height is equal to h is equal to 21 centimeter. Rolls without sliding for 4.5 seconds. So time is given equal to 4.5 seconds at a rate of 9 rounds per second. So the speed is given as 9 rounds per second. Next, find distance traveled in 4.5 seconds. So what we are saying is, what is the distance traveled? So distance traveled when it's rolling will be equal to the circumference. Yes, so when it rolls once, the distance covered is the circumference. So let's just write that down. Number 1, distance traveled by cylinder in 1 round is equal to circumference. So in this case, it is equal to 8 centimeter. We need to figure out how many, what is the distance traveled in 4.5 seconds when in 1 second 9 rounds happen. So 1 second is 9 rounds, which means 4.5 seconds would be equal to 4.5 into 9 rounds. So these are the number of rounds which will happen in 4.5 seconds. So we need to figure out distance traveled in there. So distance in 1 round is equal to 8 centimeter. Therefore, distance in 4.5 multiplied by 9 rounds will be equal to 4.5 into 9 into 8 rounds. That's a calculation that we'll have to do. So 4.5 into 8, that's 32 plus 4, that's 36. Yeah, 4 or 72 into 4.5. So that 9 into 8 is 72. So let's do 72 into 4.5. So 5 into 2, 10. 5 into 7, 35 plus 1, 36. This is 4 into 2, 8. 4 into 7, 28. So 0, 8 plus 6, 14. 9 plus 3, 12. That's 3. 3240, 1 decimal, which means this is equal to, distance is equal to 324 centimeter. Yeah, that's the correct answer, 324 centimeter. Let's look at the next part of the question. It says area covered in 4.5 seconds. So the distance is equal to circumference and the area would be equal to the curved surface area. So point number 2, area covered in 1 round is equal to curved surface area. What is curved surface area? Curved surface area is equal to 2 pi r h, which means this is equal to 2 pi r h, which is 2 into 22 by 7 into r. R, oh, why am I doing this? I don't need to calculate this because 2 pi r is already given, which means this is equal to circumference into height, because 2 pi r is already given. I don't need to calculate 2 pi r separately. So 2 pi r is given equal to 8 and the height is 21 centimeter, which means this is equal to 8 into 1 8, 8 into 2 16, 168 centimeter square. So area covered in one round is this much. How many rounds happen in 4.5 seconds? It is 4.5 into 9 round. Therefore area covered in 4.5 into 9 rounds will be equal to 168 into 4.5 into 9 centimeter square. Let's do this calculation. This is 168 into 9 into 4.5. So this would be 168 into 9. That's 8 into 9 72, 6 into 9 54 plus 7, that's 61, 9 into 1 9 plus 6 15. So it's 168 into 9 done. Let's multiply with 4.5 now. That's 5 into 2 10, 5 into 1 5 plus 1 6, 5 into 5 25, 5 plus 2 7. Next is 4 into 2 8, 4 into 1 4, 4 into 5 20, 4 into 1 4 plus 2 6. Let's just check. That's 10, 6, 25, 7, 8, 4, 0, 2, 4, 6. This is fine. 8 plus 6, 14. 5 plus 4, 9 plus 1, 10. This is 8 and this is 6. So this is equal to 6804. How many decimals? 1. So this is 6804 centimeter square. So that's the answer. The area covered is equal to 6804 centimeter square. Let's look at the next question. The next question that we do is question number 4. Question number 4 says, how many cubic meters of earth must be dug out to make a well 28 meter deep and 2.8 meter in diameter? Okay, so this is the well that we're talking about, and the diameter is given as 2.8, which means the radius is 1.4 and the height is 28 meter. So they want to figure out how much earth needs to be dug out, which means we're looking at the volume. So let's write it down. Given radius is equal to 2.8 upon 2 meter, which is equal to 1.4 meter. Next, depth, which is equal to height, is equal to 28 meter. What we need to calculate is volume of earth would be equal to the volume of the cylinder, which is equal to pi r square h. In this case 22 upon 7, r is 1.4. So 1.4 into 1.4 into h, which is 28 meter cube. So that's 7 into 1, 7 into 4, that's 22 into 4, that's 88, and 14 into 14, that's 196. Yes, 14 square is 196. So this is 1.96 meter cube. Now we'll have to multiply. So this is 196 multiplied with 88. So 6 into 8, 48. 8 into 9, 72 plus 4, 76. 8 into 1, 8 plus 7, 15. Let's check. 6 into 8, 48. 72 plus 4, 76. 8 plus 7, 15. So this is 8, 6, 5, 1. 8, 8 plus 6, 14. 11 plus 1, 12. That's 7 and 1. So this is 17248. How many decimals? 2, which means 172.48 meter cube. Therefore, 172.48 meter cube of earth has to be dug out. That's the answer. Okay, let me erase the calculation so that we have space to do the second part of the question. Let's look at part 2 of the question. Part 2 says, find the cost of plastering the inner surface at rupees 4.50, which means we are looking at plastering the inner surface, not the base only the curved surface area. So let's calculate curved surface area. So curved surface area is given by 2 pi r h. In this case 2 into 22 upon 7 into r, which is 1.4 into h, which is 28 meter square. So 7170.2. Yeah, this is fine. So this is 22 into 2, 44. 44 into 2, that's 88. So this is 8.8 into 28 meter square. So that's the total curved surface area. So again, unitary method, 1 meter square costs rupees 4.50. Therefore, 8.8 into 28 meter square will cost rupees 4.50 into 8.8 into 28. Now we'll have to again multiply. So let's look at 28 into 45. So this is 5 into 8, 40. 5 into 2, 10 plus 4, 14. This is 4 into 8, 32. 4 into 2, 8 plus 3, 11. This is 0, 6, 2, 1. Let's confirm. 5 8s are 40. 10 plus 14, 32. 8 plus 3, 11. This is 0, 6, 2, 1. How many decimals? 1. So this is 126. So we are looking at 126 into 88. 8 into 6, 48. 8 into 2, 16. Plus 4, 20. 8 into 1, 8 plus 2, 10. Let's just confirm. 48, 16 plus 4, 20. 8 plus 2, 10. Which means this is 8001. This is 88011. So this is 1108.8 because there is one decimal. So this is 1108.8 rupees. Now, is my answer correct? Yes, my answer is correct, but you will not get full marks if you write it like this. The reason being that money, rupee, is always quoted with 2 decimal places, which means your answer should be rupee 1108.80. So that's our final answer. Cost of plastering inner surface will be rupees 1108.80. Perfect. That's it. Thank you so much. Take care. Be safe. I'll see you with the next video. Bye bye.